Hello. How are you guys today? Hello. We're going to be talking about building a system for your business and making sure that your business has the system and structure to accommodate the amount of people and what you want to bring to your business and what you want to bring to the people. Okay? So hello everybody. Everybody's in here. Hi, can you tell me a little bit about your business and what kind of business you have? While we're doing that, I am Unique Wright, your DIY business coach. So I'm going to be here and I'm going to teach you guys a lot of stuff today. We're going to go over the 4 things you need to build a system, okay? The 4 things you're going to need to build a system for your business. Now, a lot of people ask me, why do I need a system for my business? And the reason is so that you don't always have to work your business. That if somebody comes in and you want to hire somebody off of the streets, they will be able to do what you do at the same quality and perfection as you do it. And if you have a system in place like that, then you work less and make more money, because then now you can delegate and be able to really focus on your planning and your strategic strategy on building your system. So this is why a system is very important for you to have in your business. It is so that you can work less and focus on your passion. So like if you're a baker, or if you're a baker, you love to bake, but you know, being a baker, you still got to take orders, you got to process orders, you got to know what know the catering situation. All of that is very, very important. So you have to know exactly what you're going to be doing in that process of actually running your business. And if you get sick one day and you have a caterer, you want somebody else to be able to handle that business on the same level, in the same accuracy as you could. Wouldn't that be awesome if you could have somebody to do that, and that you're not doing every single thing and running yourself crazy? That's where you get entrepreneur burnout, okay? We do not want entrepreneur burnout. Entrepreneur burnout will make you hate having a business, make you hate living, you're living the free life. It'll make you hate that because you're working so much and you're focused on doing so much. But if you could just be at home, be delegate, like, hey, Wendy, you do this. Hey, Sydney, you do this. Alejandro, you do this. Then that would be how you want to run your business. You know what I mean? You don't want to have to be there all the time and have to do that. But if you do not have a system and a structure in place, you will not be able to do that. Okay, guys? So this is what this live is going to be about. It's about creating that system and creating that structure so that you'll have it in place. Okay? So always make sure you turn on your notifications on their page so you can get notified when I do these lives. I'm supposed to do it yesterday. I'm doing it once a week at least, so that people can get to know what to do, and I can give them information now and expose you to the bigger things and the more powerful classes that I do have and offer people, okay? And I offer you as a small business owner or a middle-sized business owner that want to scale up. So if you don't have a system in place, that's going to be where we're going to start anyway. We're going to have to start with actually having a system done. Thank you for joining me, everybody who's come. So the first thing that you need in a system and need in having and creating your system is have goals. You need to know where you're going to start. You need to know what your targeted goals are. You need to know the results that you're going to get. You need to have a clear, concise idea of what your goals are. If you have a clear idea of what your goals are, then you will always know what the next step is, or you can prepare the next step. So I want to help 100 people a month in my business, okay? So my goal is to, if I want to help 100 people a month in my business, that means I have to touch at least 300 to 500 people to get those 100 people to work with me, okay? And it's all a numbers game in this business. Everything is a numbers game. So if you only want 2 clients, you need to touch 10 people, you know, or 20 people at least. Okay, so with that being said, know exactly what you are offering to your clients and to your targeted market. Know who your targeted market is, because if you don't know who your target market is, this is again an irrelevant conversation. You gotta know you cannot service everybody, and if you attempt to service everybody, you'll go broke in marketing and wear yourself out. So everybody likes certain people for certain reasons. So you need to kind of know what those reasons are and how to target those people, okay? How many people you want to target. So you need to know how many people you're going to want to target in your business and growing your business, so that you know what goals to set and you know what procedures you have to do. So if you want to target, you know, small business owners, what time of day they're going to be on live, what time they're going to be doing certain things, how they're going to be focused, that's where you have to target, and you have to learn how to schedule yourself around their schedules and their lifestyles. That's why I'm doing a live at 2 o'clock in the afternoon. If you're able, 9-to-5ers are usually at work and they're finished with their lunch, right? So right now I'm talking to somebody who's either unemployed or is an entrepreneur right now, right? So if you're unemployed, I'm trying to motivate you to start your own business so you'll never have to go through unemployment again. And if you are an entrepreneur, then you want to know how to start your business, because now you can have the freedom and luxury of doing what you do, how you want to do it, once you get your structure in place. Okay, guys? So that is what that is the number 1, making sure that you have clear goals set for what you want to accomplish in your business's mission. Okay? Then after you have your clear goals set, what are your procedures? So everybody, the procedures at this point are not what you're going to go through, is what your customer will go through. So your customer, when they go to your Instagram page, right now I'm dealing with a lot of people who are starting and growing their business from Instagram, right? So they're coming from their Instagram page, and when they come from their Instagram page, what's the next thing that they need to do? You need to motivate them to click on your picture, so that it can go to an actual website. And now that's a new feature that they have, a sales cart in Instagram, that a picture, you can actually click on the picture and it goes to the item on the screen. It has to be a physical item. It can't be a digital item, as I found out. So you can have that. Do you want them to click the link in the bio to sign up for your email list, and then you blast them out everything? Do you want them to click the link on your bio that goes directly to your website? What is the path you want to take your customer on? Now, especially when you're dealing with IG, if you do an IG ad or if you're promoting something, you're not going to promote your whole store. You're going to promote one fabulous item that you have at a time. So those links need to be a direct link to that fabulous item. Now, people will veer and get curious and see what else you have to offer, but when you're doing that, that has to be at one item. And it has to be a direct link to that one item, because if you send them directly just to your website, so if I say, hey, go click the link in my bio or go to my website, I Am Unique Right, and buy my $99 followers package, right? You're gonna go to the website, and of course I have it on my homepage, but a lot of people have that button at the top that says store. And then they'll have to click on the store, and then they have to scroll down through all your stuff. Like, people don't have time for that, okay? People really don't have time to do all of that clicking and back and forth. They want direct results. We are a system, we are a community of people who want instantaneous results. If you want to sell something via Instagram, your system for your customer has to be instant. They need to click the link, put their payment in, you ship the item. 3 steps max. when you're building a system for your client. Okay, now when I'm saying that, the third part about this is you need that structure in place so that it can run like that. So either you can have a website that you can send a direct link to each page on your website. You can have a funnels page where you can send each item you have a page for that, and then you sell them like that and upsell them from different items you have on your funnels page when you want to expose them to different stuff. Then you can have all of that, depending on, you can start them off with the email list. Hey, sign up for my email list, collect this data, you'll get their data, then you'll send them, they'll get 10%, 30%, 50% off their first purchase, free shipping, whatever you want to offer them. At this point, they're going to feel like, okay, she gave me a little something, let me see what she has. Is it in my price range? Is it going to accomplish the goals or the needs that I need to accomplish at this moment? So those are the things that you kind of have to put in place so that your client knows where to, what to do, and if it's going to work for them. Give them a little explanation on what it is, how it works. From that point on, after you give them an explanation on how it works and what is it going to do, then they need to be able to buy it right then and there. Don't, name, address, phone number, credit card information, bim bam, you send it out as if it's digital something. It gets downloaded immediately to their email. You tell them check their spam if they haven't gotten it yet. Well, however the procedures are, you need to have that in place so that you can focus and you can, your clients can be in and out. And if you have them in and out, imagine if that process is like this, it's real simple. If your system is real simple, then people will keep coming back to you and purchasing more stuff because it was an easy process. There's no glitches. And they'll share it with other people like, hey man, you need to go sign up for this and you'll get this real quick. It's easy, and you'll have all the information to their like-minded friends for whatever individual product you have for your business, okay? So when you're dealing with that structure, dealing with that back end side of it, you need to make sure that means at the time that person puts the order in, is it going to be digital product where they get automatic email and the product gets to them, delivered to them instantly. You have that set up. I would not recommend having to email everybody who buys a product from you, because when you start getting 100 or 200 orders a night, that gets overwhelming and you don't want to do that, okay? So my thing would be, make sure if it's a digital product, it's automatic. Now, if you have a physical product, say you're selling this bottle and it has whatever in it, and you don't have a drop shipping company, you don't have a shipping company to put it out with, you need to make sure that when that order comes in, within the next 24 hours, that order is packed, shipped, and that person has an email confirmation with a tracking number so that you can track your package of whatever it is. Send them an email. And see, the cool part is if you set up some of your stores, you can just click like a WooCommerce or even a Shopify or a BigCart. You could just send it off to them, and it actually just sends them an email saying, hey, here's the tracking number to your package. It's on its way. So that's the whole procedure of when you are sending an actual physical product out to your client. But you have to have these things in place. Then you have to know how much your shipping cost is going to be. When you ship something, you need to put it in a bag or envelope. You need to have it in something, tissue paper if you're going to wrap it up, a nice designer box. However you decide to ship your product out, you need to have those supplies. Tape, marker if you're going to actually physically write the address on it. You need our printer if you're going to print the labels out. Like, these are part of your system. So when an order comes into you, you need to know, okay, order comes in, push this button. Do I print a label? Do I sit here and write the label out? I would suggest that you print the label, pay $40 on a label. It is not about drop shipping. This is more or less about building a system so when you are delivering your product. But I'll keep that in mind that you would like to talk about drop shipping. This is about building a system. If you're going to ship it out yourself, or if you're going to have other people shipping it out for you, how are you going to get your client the product? So you need to know how to have all of these things in place so that people will know how to get the client into get the client's product into the place. You know what I mean? Make sure that your tracking numbers are people are being notified that the shipments are being sent out, that it is and it's being done properly. The next is, once you have all these structures in place, the next thing you want to know is next thing you need to measure is your expected goals. So once you know how you're going to market to your clients and get to your clients and touch them, and that you're sending out quality products, because the worst thing is if you send out a product that it doesn't have a quality, people are going to talk bad about you and not refer you to your friends. To their friends. People will refer you and suggest you to other people, and that's the best level of marketing is word of mouth. If you follow your steps and your procedures at any point, you know what I mean? So if you don't ship that person their product out, or don't put your order in out for a week after they paid you their money, they're not going to be happy with you, and they're going to slander you, and they're going to say all kind of things bad about you, and then tell everybody that they know. And the worst part of that would be, you don't want that to happen with the wrong person and know a lot of people, and then you're now being slandered. So keep your word in how your delivery is going to be. Make sure that it is structured around what you have to do. So if you say the products will be delivered within 24 hours, make sure that give yourself 24 hours to get that done. You know what I mean? And get your whole process in order. If you got to run to the store at midnight to make sure that this item goes out, you have to do stuff like that when you are building your business, especially if you're small and you didn't hire a shipping company to go out. Even if you've hired a shipping company to do it, you still need to follow up with them to make sure that they are actually following the procedures that you put in order. But you can't tell anybody procedures and how you want things done if you don't know yourself. So that's kind of the whole idea of having a system in place. And there's levels to different systems that you can have in place. Okay, guys. So my whole thing at that point is understanding your expected results. So after you get it, you need to know that the client has their box or has their digital product within 24 to 2 weeks. If it's being shipped to them, make sure then you do your follow-up, make sure that it's a quality product to them, make sure that they like the product, make sure they're happy with everything. And those are the things you have to do in building your system and making sure that everybody is happy. You have to do the follow-up, the entry, the pre-sale, like all of that is part of building your system, and who's going to do it and how they're going to do it, and what you're going to automate and what you're not going to automate. Okay? So with all that being said, I'm going to kind of go over the 4 things again that you need in building your business's system. You need clear goals, you need procedures, okay? You need structures, and you need expected results, okay? What are your results from your client? What are the results from you? How do you feel about it? Who can do this project? Then when you're hiring people for this job, you'll actually be able to tell them the exact things that they need to do, okay? So I'm going to come to the end of this live and tell you guys that, I want y'all to go to my website, click the link in the bio to get more info, get some free worksheets and stuff, my free download, my free ebook you can download, 10K Lifestyle, which is an awesome book. It helps you get motivated and helps you get your mind in the right place to become, a thousandaire, a millionaire, a billionaire, whatever you want to be and wherever you are in your life right now, okay? Even if it's 100aire. Some of you out there are not even 100aires, okay? So, hey, whatever your goals are, strive for them and grow from that process at the end of the day, right? So then, at that point, I also am offering, if you looked on my page, $99 for followers. Now, I'm going to give you a little brief on this. These are targeted followers. I target the people who are doing the same thing that you do, that are successful and have successful customers. Now, the goal with this is that you can actually pick out exactly kind of who you want to be following you. I send you reports. I send you everything so you know what you're getting. An average person gets about 1,000 followers a month. We use a method called follow and unfollow method. It's automated. It does it for you. But it gives you those targeted people that will like your photos, that will comment on your photos, that will give you interaction. And if you can sell them, there will be your potential client. Nobody can guarantee that you can increase your sales from Instagram by getting you followers. You have to sell your client, and your client has to like your product. So even if you're selling shit on the stick, your client you have to sell the client the shit on the stick. Okay? All I could do is bring the people to sit in front of you, and that's that. Okay? So I'm gonna make sure you sign up for my mailing list, my mailing list. And if you haven't signed up for it, if you signed up for the mailing list and you haven't had a free consultation with me, I'm giving away 15-minute consultations. These are very powerful and intense consultations, okay? I call them my Show Me the Money Strategy sessions, okay? So these sessions, you tell me what your problem is in your business. I give you 5 to 10 things to fix the problem, okay? Now, I don't expect everybody to do all 10. If you do all 10, then you're a beast and you'll make money a lot faster than the rest of the people out here. But if you only do 2 or 3 of them and implement them in a timely manner, all of them, you can make a lot of money with the things that I say. But you have to do the work to get the results, okay? So do the work to get the allocated results that you want. If you don't do the work, you don't get the results, okay? This does not happen overnight. You do not become a millionaire overnight. You do not become a thousandaire overnight, period. Period. So don't think that this happens overnight, okay? The next thing is stay tuned for my masterclass. I'll be launching a masterclass on system buildings. I'm probably going to break it down into like about 15 different types of building a system. Because there are different types for different businesses and different industries. So I'm probably going to do about 3 of them. And they'll have, modules going for that. So turn your notifications on. I'll give you updates on all of that. So thank you for coming on. I appreciate your time today. This is I Am Unique, right? Hold on. Your DIY business coach. Make sure you sign up. You click the link in my bio. Click the link in my bio. And sign up for my email address so that you can learn more about these classes that I'm giving away. That I'm giving away for free. This live will be on my IGTV channel, so check out that if you missed it. And I will see you next Monday. Well, today's Tuesday, but usually they will be on Monday. So check me out next Monday, and you'll get updates. Turn your notifications on, and show me the money. Y'all have an awesome day. Bye-bye.